Bow. We back at it, man. We are back at it. It's your boy Friday Ricky Dread here with another live for your head top. I feel like I should be a little bit more centered. There we go. Here with another live for your head top. Let's get it popping. Phone numbers on the screen. I got myself a mic stand today so that I don't have to be holding the mic in my hand on some primitive stuff. And let's get it popping here. I'm going to make sure to share this also on Twitter. And do me a favor for anybody who's popping into the live. As y'all pop in, make sure to share this on your Twitter. Tag Friday Ricky Dread and I will retweet you. All right, let's help each other to get our followers up on these different socials. You know what I'm saying? I have the title of this video here, and big salute to me. I've been here every day this week. Big salute to Dusty Wallace. We recorded a pre-recorded episode of the We Love Hip Hop podcast. It's out right now on all streaming platforms. Okay. Episode 356 available right now. Make sure to go check it out. If my computer is lagging a little bit, it's because I'm exporting the video so that we can have that video out this evening. For the people, I'm just doing in the background, I'm setting up Instagram Live. Instagram, what up? We over here. YouTube Live, forward. We are taking calls. We are discussing things. And one of the things I want to discuss today, and let me get a few people in here. Let's go. Instagram Live, we are on YouTube. All right, peep us on YouTube right now. We Love Hip Hop Network on YouTube. That's the page. Very easy to find. We out here. Tony Black, what up? Comment gang strong. Hit the like button for all the people who are popping in on YouTube. And for the people on Instagram, pull up. We are on YouTube right now. YouTube.com/We Love Hip Hop Network. I'm at the Casa right now. I'll be back in the studio tomorrow. But like I was saying, we have a new episode of the We Love Hip Hop podcast out right now on all streaming platforms, Spotify, all of those different places. So make sure to go check it out. You know, we did some pure podcasting this week, and we had a good time. We discussed various topics that I felt we had some good debates and discussions on. So make sure to check that out on all streaming platforms. Instagram, check us out. We're over here on YouTube. What up? I don't even be on the gram like that, to be honest, anymore. I'll do my few posts a day, but I'm on that YouTube vibe right now. We on that YouTube life. Big salute to Tony Black. Tony Black says Moula the Great is number one in the six. When it comes to consistency, nobody does it better. Long live Moula the Great. Bankroll Beats, what up? AGB.Don, what up, member? You know what I'm saying? Look out for that interview that's out right now with AGB. He conducted a dope interview with a guy named Kika. He escaped from Ukraine and made it down to Montreal. Garfield, what up? I'm just doing some sharing in the background here. I'm sharing on Twitter. I'm sharing on Instagram. Do me a favor, share this on all your platforms. Let's get this popping in the algorithms. Hit that like button. Let's get those algorithms rhythming, and let's have a good time today. What I will do before I get into searching or the two people that I have on the thumbnail, I'm gonna go sweep through a few Instagram pages to see what's going on in the world. And, you know, just freestyle a little bit before I get to the two topics that I have that I want to discuss today. All right. And big salute to the sponsors. Astro Pink. Where's my bag at Astro? Oh, right here. Bow. If you know, you know. Check them out on their website, myastropink.com, or on their Instagram, astro_pink. Also, this live is brought to you by Diamond Club. All right. They deliver all over the GTA, Diamond Club deliveries. Check them out on their Instagram, Diamond Club _905. All right. I'll repeat. That's Diamond Club _905. There's a few other links as well. You can find them on the app also, the 7 Days Weed app. You know, that new app that replaced Weed Maps. All right. But they got all types of things that you need. All right. Once again, check them out. Diamond Club _905. Scene. Big up D Reed in the building. And let's go through some stuff here. And RIP to the young lady that is on the thumbnail. I want to cover that story. There's a lot of corruption that's been going on in the Toronto police force. And I want to cover that, as well as I have a documentary piece coming up. I finished writing it. I'll probably record it today as far as the narration. However, my next documentary piece is going to be on a Toronto police officer. He's actually not even an officer anymore. He's higher up in the ranks. And in that piece, we're going to be talking about a lot of fuckery that's going on in the Toronto police system, and just the ways that these guys are basically able to get away with murder, literally. Right? So look out for that. Probably dropping sometime. Maybe I'll drop it this weekend. It depends on how quick I can get the editing done. I won't say the name of the officer yet, because I feel like if I put it out there, maybe one of the other documentarians might have been doing that, beat me to the punch or something. But this guy right here that I'm going to be talking about, when I get into the Toronto police, in my documentary, is dirty as fuck. So it's going to be a crazy story. Okay, so let's see here. What's going on in the news? And big salute to Six Sounds Entertainment. I seen that I broke a couple stories out here. So salute to me. The Biz Loke story, as well as there was another story. I don't even remember now. Yeah, this one right here. And there was another story that I broke not that long ago. But I'd be breaking stories. No, not that one. I'd be breaking stories like eggs. Oh, I think it was the Toronto blogs. Yeah. 3 out of the 4 Toronto blog pages. But we ain't here to toot my own horn. What'd I do with the damn page? 1 second, gang. There we go. My bad. Holy, I'm having screen problems today. Okay, so let's go through Six Sounds and see what's going on. I seen something on Moula first in here. And we can start chiming in now as far as with the title of this video. Who's top 3? Okay, this is the top 3 Toronto rappers. I'm not making any list yet, but I'm trying to recalibrate to see at this point right now, before we get to the halfway point of the year, or 3 months into the year, or 4 months into the year, who's the top right now? Let's discuss. Well, we'll get into that as far as a full segment just now. Let's see what's going on here. Moula the First got his own whiskey brand. Interesting. What's going on here? So will you be drinking some of Michael's secret stuff? Pause. What's your thoughts on this? Is there music with this? I don't hear no music. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I don't see the actual liquor. Let me see this bottle here. Is that the bottles right there? You know what I should do? I'm going to go on Moula First's page quick fast, because he might be advertising it on his own page. We might be able to get a better picture. Moula's been making some moves out here. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like the woodpeck jackets, that was a boss move for him right there. And then I'm all over the place today. The woodpeck jackets, and then this liquor. Well, Hutsy first. Let's start there. Okay, he came through with the Hutsy financial partnership. People were like, "Who's Hutsy?" And pretty much Moula put those guys on the map, for as far as I know. Them and Dragon's Den. However, Moula's he's been making his way up into the ranks of the Toronto hip hop scene over the last, I would say, especially 2022. 2022 was Moula's year, and he's just continuing the momentum from there. But 2022 was definitely the year of Moula first, emerging from the rest of the Toronto rappers. His numbers went up crazy. And he seems to just be having a good time. He's getting cosigns from all these different rappers. Him and Damn Homie are super cool. Moula, he's the guy. Let me see if I can find this liquor. Let's see if I can find this liquor. Maybe it's in the stories. Maybe it's in the stories. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I have an interview with Forbes later on this year. Why would I even care what any of these little Toronto rappers are saying? I don't have time to respond to you. I'm worried about my bank and my $16,000 jacket. All of your jewelry is cute and stuff, but it's nowhere close to my 16 businesses that I am running. Laugh out loud. Ha 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 ha. Holy. Y'all think you can do something to me? When you get to this level of resource and heatness, treats become comedy. What's this? Okay, well, I don't see the liquor, but I see other things. So he's got the liquor and the Forbes. Holy. I don't want to get mixy, but Moula has detractors. He has people who they don't like to see him winning. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to they thought it was easy to diss. Let me rephrase that. They thought it was easy to diss. So it used to be like, yo, this guy's beat. Yo, why is he yelling? Yo, why the man's wearing the same jacket over and over again? Yo, the man don't even have no bling. And niggas used to diss him. I remember I was there on the clubhouses and the Twitch, the academics Twitches and different things like that when they were going at Moula's neck. They were trying to play the man for like some kind of soft us. Like he wasn't the guy. Hold on, let me adjust my camera. My bad. Yeah, they were trying to diss Moula like he wasn't the guy. Like he didn't have the resources to get to where they are. It's like, okay, yeah, you make some music, you rap and all that, but whatever, bro, man, they're broke. With all that being said, I'm wondering how like his detractors feel about his glow up that's been going on right now, because he don't be on the gram every day, but every time he pops back up, it's like, whoa, that's what you're doing now, fam? I really don't see any other Toronto rappers doing that. I'm not trying to cape for the man, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here on the Moula bandwagon. I support everybody, you know what I'm saying? I want to see everybody win. But I know it's a competitive game out there. And the boy Moula's kind of winning. He's kind of winning. If they were racing, if there was a race to be the tapa shata, as far as the whole Toronto music scene, as far as being the top Toronto underground rapper that makes it into that next bracket that's hanging out with, Nav and Tory, well, not Tory Lanez, but like Nav and like The Weeknd and all them people there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really showing himself to be the guy. And his numbers, as far as his music video, are supporting it too, because we went over this yesterday. Man has a couple of music videos that have over 1 million views on it. Right? Which was something that he did not have in his catalog in the past. Now he does. So with all that being said, will y'all support his liquor when the whiskey drops? Let me know in the comments, yes or no. Are y'all supporting the Moula first whiskey when it drops? I know when Drake tried to do his whiskey, it didn't work out so well, that Virginia Black. They tried it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's still available, but it didn't work out as well as we thought, right? But it doesn't mean that Moula can't be successful with a whiskey. Like, there's a lot of people in this city independently who have their own liquor companies. You know what I mean? Salute to Island Diaz Spiced Rum. I was just over there on their podcast, and these guys have their own rum. You know what I'm saying? Road to success. Thank you. He says, shout out Friday. Keep up the great work. Thank you, brother. Thanks for the donation. Tony Black, who's this say? Major Montega says it's in the LCBO skill. What, the spiced rum, or are we talking about Moula's liquor? I still haven't seen a clear enough picture of what the bottle looks like. I'd like to see the design in the bottle and stuff like that to see, just how it looks and stuff like that. See if it's, if it's some cheap shit or if they're working with some good shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you talking about Virginia Black? Oh yeah, for sure. Drizzy Drake's gonna have his in the liquor store for sure. However, are people buying it? Like, how many niggas is really on that Virginia Black right now? With no disrespect to Drake, I'm just asking. You know what I'm saying? How many niggas is like, yo, give me a bottle of Virginia Black when they go to the club? No diss. I'm really asking the question. Is that a thing? Because I'm not in the clubs like that. I don't know what man them are drinking. I from the outside, I know there's the Douce going around. I know what's that other popular one? The tequila that everybody's drinking now. Oh, it's not the Jose Cuervo also, but there's some I'll remember it later. But there's other popular drinks that's out now. You know what I'm saying? And Hennessy is still one of the top things that people are ordering at the bar, I would imagine. I'm seeing it flexed in the music videos. Niggas is drinking the Hennessy, the Ciroc. You know what I'm saying? That's a Diddy who, a black man, has his own line of liquor that became widely successful. But as far as for Canada, we got Homer's beer. Big salute to man like JB from Guilty Crime Posse or Guilty Crime Productions. He has his own beer, Homer's, that's been in the liquor store for years, right? Also, big salute to Silk Vodka. Silk Vodka, that's the homie Wise and his team. Silk Vodka's been around for a long time. And there's another one that I'm Chill Vodka. Salute to Chill. You know what I'm saying? Canadian hip hop is legit. All right. Also, creator of the Toast of Toronto clothing line. He's got his own liquor as well, Chill Vodka. So it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Moula won't be the first, no pun intended. Moula won't be the first to have his own liquor line as far as like on this level over here in the Toronto scene, right? But I rate it. I rate the effort. You know what I'm saying? The more, the merrier. And let me know in the comments if y'all are gonna go support the bottles when they drop. You know what I'm saying? Do me a favor as well for the people who are popping in right now. Hit the like button. Let's get those likes up there. It really, really, really helps in the algorithms for these videos to spread. All right, so make sure to smash that like button. And once again, big salute to Road to Success. With another donation right here, he asks, what do you think of Andrew Wiggins' situation? You see, I wish I had a sports expert here to give me their opinion. But you know what? What I will do is look it up. Because I'm not fully up to par on the Andrew Wiggins situation, but let's figure it out in real time. Let's do it. You send a donation, and I will answer the call, sir. Let's get it popping. Andrew Wiggins. What's going on with Andrew Wiggins? Can Andrew Wiggins return to the Warriors before playoffs? Let's see. I'll pull up the article on the screen here so we can look at it together. And then I got a few things that I definitely want to go through with you guys so that we can get some real opinions on who the top 3 rappers are. So let's see here. Bada boom, bada bing. So, not playing since February 13th for Golden State Warriors due to personal reasons. Andrew Wiggins' status for the remainder of the year, both regular seasons and playoffs, is in doubt. When will Andrew Wiggins return for the Golden State Warriors, if he will even return this season? This is what the fans of the Golden State Warriors have been asking for weeks, and still the Warriors have not given any updates on his status nor his whereabouts. Oh yes, I did know about Andrew Wiggins. Didn't he say he's dealing with some family problems, and there was a rumor going around about his girl cheating on him? Is this the same story? Let me know in the comments before I even go through the rest of this article. Because I am kind of up to date on that, right? There was an accusation that his girl was cheating on him with one of his brethrens, and then thank you, Road to Success, and then she came out and said, no, that's Caparoo, right? But before that, we weren't seeing Andrew Wiggins on the court. So, and he's from here, you know what I'm saying? I know enough about sports to know that shit. You know what I'm saying? The team has been extremely respectful of Wiggins' wishes to keep things private as the NBA All-Star forward continues to be away from his team due to personal matters. With just 5 games remaining in their schedule in the regular season, it seems unlikely that Wiggins will be back with Golden State within the next week. But that does not necessarily mean that he's done for the year. Let me see if I can actually pull up the scandal. Andrew Wiggins' girlfriend. Let's see here. Andrew Wiggins' wife cheating. Ugly rumor emerges about best friend and Michael Johnson. Andrew Wiggins has been in the NBA since 2014. However, his career didn't take off until 2020 when he was traded to the Golden State Warriors. Finding a new home for himself, the former #1 pick started showing us all his capabilities and made a place for himself with the Warriors. He had, get to the good shit, man. Shut up. Where is it? Okay. Where's the rumor part? With uncertainty around the star, someone on the internet created a rumor about Maple Johnson. What is the rumor about Andrew Wiggins and his wife and his best friend? Someone on the internet came up with the idea to spread misinformation about Andrew Wiggins while he was away on a serious family matter. They claim that Andrew Wiggins' wife cheated on him with his best friend. Dun, dun, dun. As far as the official channels go, there is nothing on the internet from any sources close to Wiggins or the family to confirm that this is true. In fact, he's not even married yet. He has a longtime girlfriend named Michael Johnson. They've been said to have been dating since 2013, and they bonded over a mutual love for sports. They have two daughters, Amaya Wiggins and Aaliyah Wiggins, Milan. Judging from social media and the lack of information out there, the love that these two have for each other, this is most certainly a rumor. Why are they spreading rumors about Wiggins like that, fam? That's wild. Where did he even come up with that? That's crazy. And if that was the case, are you staying? Common gang strong. Shorty makes a mistake. A big mistake. And she sleeps with your homeboy. What do y'all do? Do you stay with her? Do you Girk's homeboy? You know what I mean? Who gets it? Him or her? Or both? And I'm not saying she gets it like, abuse or anything like that. I mean like you leave her. You know what I'm saying? You cut her off. But does he get the ass whooping? Let me know in the comments. Anyhow, let's move on. I want to get into this article here before we get into the top 3 Toronto rappers out right now. Okay. I have a couple of suggestions as far as who I think 2 of the top 3 Toronto rappers are. But when we get into this segment here, I'm going to need y'all to help me with that. So let's see here. Let me pull up an article here. Now, the cops have been wilding out here. Okay. Like I said in the beginning of this live, I'm doing a documentary piece on a big time police. I won't even just say officer anymore. Somebody who's big in the Toronto police in the TPS. Okay. And who's got big time promotions, but has been dirty as fuck. Okay. Yesterday on the podcast, Dusty and I discussed some heinous activities that were going on around the death of Uvi U, with the one cop who was saying some foul shit, who was like, oh, it must have been a Somalian or a black guy. Okay. We ain't missed that, bro. We ain't missed that. We heard that. I heard you. Right? So, to me, when I see stuff like this, unfortunately, it's not much of a surprise anymore. It's coming to the point where this is just a regular thing. So the article here, it says Toronto cops who allegedly ignored domestic violence report charged after woman's death. Okay. Now, Constable Ansel Alfonso facing police act charges after shooting death of Daniela Mila Malia, my bad, in 2022. Now, Daniela Malia, 23, died last year after being found shot in an underground parking lot in Toronto. A Toronto police officer is facing a host of misconduct charges after allegedly failing to properly investigate and report a call for help in a domestic violence case where a woman was shot and killed only days after. The victim, 23-year-old Daniela Malia, was found in shot in an underground garage in Toronto in August of last year. Just 3 days before, according to Toronto police hearings documents outlining the case, Moula reported to investigators that her ex-boyfriend Dylan Dowman, who is now facing first-degree murder charges, had been threatening and harassing her in text messages. Yet the Toronto Police Constable Ansel Alfonso, who is facing Police Act charges including deceit, neglect of duty, and making false or misleading statements, only spoke to Downman for 3 minutes and did nothing to help Moula despite her pleas for help, the hearing documents say. Ultimately, you took no action to protect the complainant despite her repeated pleas that her ex-boyfriend's behavior caused her to fear for her safety, the Toronto police documents read. None of the allegations levied against Dowman or Alfonso have been proven in court at the tribunal, respectively. The news of misconduct charges against Alfonso were first reported by the Toronto Star. Salute to the Toronto Star. CBC Toronto has reached out to Alfonso's lawyer for comments. Okay. So what do we have here? This young lady, she called the boy them. She said her man was threatening her, sending her wild text messages. I can't even imagine, or I could just imagine the wild types of text messages he was sending her. I'll kill you. Like probably like it's plain out, not even like trying to mask it. And I guess these guys got on the phone with her for a quick second, or on the phone with dude for a quick second. And we're like, nah, nothing to worry about, nothing to see here. 3 days later, shorty ends up dead. It's definitely a high level of neglect that was going on with this case right here. You know what I'm saying? And salute to old John Crow 416 Trackstar Music. Member. 43rd. Your mom. Yo, what are you guys doing, bro? You guys are arguing in here? Okay. This is really messed up because, like I said, this is not a big surprise anymore. You know, the Toronto police have been having a lot of misconduct cases over the last 30 years. As long as I've been living in this city, I've been hearing of just mad crazy neglect, shooting unarmed people, just wild stuff. Okay. So for something like this, for the cops to be like, oh yeah, okay, your life's in danger. Oh no, don't even worry about it. He ain't gonna hurt you, or just they didn't even say all that. All they were just like 3 minutes. What can you even get off in 3 minutes? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, she's tripping. Okay, bye. And then he went back to eating donuts. Come on, man. Salute to 43rd. What up? It's wild, man. You know, this is very similar to even with Regis Kocheski-Paquette. Misconduct. This is why you have this whole defund the police initiative that's going on, where people are like, they're tired of the way that their tax dollars are being spent. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Tanya Lynn McCarthy. What up? In the end of the day, now they're trying to even get more police on the street. Okay? On top of the fact that we got an ex-police officer or ex-police chief who's running for the mayor. Let's say in their perfect world, because not in my perfect world, in their perfect world, this guy, Chief Saunders, becomes the mayor. That culture, that police culture that has been going on in Toronto from when carding has been happening over here to just all the driving while black and all the different things that we deal with, just like how people deal with in the States, right? That's going to go up 10 times more. Okay, I'm not here trying to shit on Mark Saunders and, trying to box food out of his mouth or any whatever, but bro, I'm sure you retired with a good check, you'll be fine. Okay? The average superintendent is getting like $190,000 a year plus. Okay? That's just the average. You know what I'm saying? So when these guys got fat pockets, they're not really stressing too much when it comes to public safety. As long as they get home to their family, they don't give a fuck about if you get home to yours. Don't get me wrong. Not all cops are trash. Like this, what's this officer's name? Not all cops are trash. Like this, where is his name? Anson Alfonso. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's some good cops out there. However, all the way that these bad cops are moving, these dirty cops, it's going to make it hard for any of us to believe that there's good cops out there. This is why we have a big separation between the community, especially the black community or people of color, and the Toronto police, the TPS, the Toronto Police Services. You know what I'm saying? This is why that they don't get help from neighborhoods when people get shot down. You know what I'm saying? Not only the gangsters are not snitching, the civilians ain't snitching neither because they ain't fucking with the cops. You know what I'm saying? There's a separation. There's a distrust between them. And it's because of things like this. It's because of things like Regis Paquette. It's because of things like the dude in Brampton, the Indian man in Brampton. Come on, man. How many times are we going to have all of this type of stuff happening over and over and over again before we do like what Road to Success said here in the comments? Retrain. Instead of taking the city budget that just went down not too long ago, where all this money was allocated to different things in Ontario, including whatever that we got in Toronto to handle more police and all types of crap. Instead of hiring more police, train the ones that you have. Give them better sensitivity training. You know what I'm saying? Like, start doing some kind of program where you're putting cops that came from their neighborhoods back in their neighborhoods to police their neighborhoods. Okay? Rather than taking a cop that doesn't have any clue, can't identify with anybody from the neighborhoods that they're policing, and then putting them there and then having issues with racism and people not understanding or being able to read the room. You feel me? To me, these are easy solutions. Like as far as the ideals of the solution, I'm sure there's way more logistics than getting it as far as getting it done. But the suggestions are there. I'm not a genius. I'm not the first one to suggest these things. Okay? They got activists that are out there right now who are pushing on these guys' necks who get no results. All it looks like is complaining in the end of the day. Okay? The dude that I'm doing the documentary piece on right now, and I keep on holding this information, not telling y'all who it is, because when I drop that, it's going to be like, oh, snap. But I ain't going to lie to you. I'm a little bit paranoid too. Because I've done a lot of documentary pieces on different rappers and different people like, gangsters and stuff like that. And that's cool, I guess. But when you start doing documentary pieces on on the cops, woo, I might have to put a piece of tape over my license plate. The Vent Podcast says you would think twice if everyone has it. Don't get me started on that, bro. I've been said this how many times? And every time I say that we should have, more people should be able to have guns in this country, okay? As far as civilians being able to get a gun license and maybe have a concealed carry, a concealed carry permit so that they can protect themselves on the subway. All right? People are getting it on the subway almost every day now. Unprovoked attacks. Okay, so then the boy them are not really doing enough. They already hired more or started putting more police down in the station. They started doing this maybe 2 months ago. However, I just saw a stabbing in the subway in Kiel Station, a night ago? So obviously the things that they're doing is not working. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Shorty here right, that I have on the screen, if she had the blicky, dude would think twice about sending her threatening messages, trying to go over and go to her crib or go to the parking lot to go kill her. If she's able to defend herself, return fire, or shoot first because she sees the threat of danger. Trust me, Vent Podcast, I'm with you. However, they don't like when I say that. They bite my head off. Oh, you're crazy. What do you think we are, America? What are we, barbarians? No. We're dying out here. That's what we are. You know what I'm saying? Come on, fam. Listen, when I get that bag, I'll be living in 2 different countries, bro. As soon as I get back to my home in the States, taking the gun, cleaning the guns that I had in the wall, you know what I'm saying? Making sure like I'm at the shooting range. Canada, I'm banned for life. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of gun, like, don't get me wrong. I'm in the wrong. I got banned because of my own mistakes. Okay? So if I can't protect myself because I used to deal with gangster shit, that's on me. But there's a civilian out there who is on their way home from work, late night, and they're scared of shit. And maybe the mace ain't gonna be enough. You know what I'm saying? The behind the toilet gun, trust me. You know what I'm saying? You press a different button on the flush and the shit pops up. Bow, hold that, get out of my house. Now let me call the boy and pick this body up. Just like the baby. But yeah, man, RIP to this young lady. You know what I'm saying? Daniela Malia. Okay? Domestic violence is super, super trash. The dude who did that, you're a super goof. You're a super waste man. Okay? I don't want to hear no DMs about, but fam, you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be saying this shit on this live or on the podcast. And then next thing you know, sometimes I'll get a DM like, yo, fam, that was me you were talking about in the live. Yo, suck your mom, bro. You're a waste-ute. How you dare kill the girl? You're a waste-ute, fam. I'm not trying to hear it. Anyhow. Last thing I have here. Slang Hughes, what up? Last thing that I have here. And this is a question I want to ask you guys, the comment gang. Comment gang strong. And make sure to smash that like button, okay? Likes are free. It helps the channel. As this channel grows, okay, the whole scene grows. All right? So this is not just a group effort as far as the We Love Hip Hop team. You know what I'm saying? The people who are behind the cameras or in front of the cameras. This is a group effort as far as the whole audience. We're a whole team. We all work together. You know what I'm saying? Me in front of the camera and you guys who are watching it, we all work together. We're all part of the same team. You feel me? So smash that like button. Let's get this shit really, really, really popping out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to ask about Toronto rappers. We're in March now. We're at the end of March. We're going into April. Okay. 2022 has been a good year. Well, actually, let me take that back. It's been an aight. It's been an aight. Okay, as far as the Toronto music scene. Big thanks once again to Road to Success. He has put his 3 names in there. He says, my top 3 are Moula First, Doovie, and Press Machine. I need to know from y'all in the comments, who do y'all think are the top 3 rappers right now? Okay. I'm going to put 2 of 3 names in of who I feel have risen to the level, who have taken it past the level before that they were in last year. Doovie, obviously. Okay. Doovie has been maintaining his status as one of the top 3 Toronto rappers for the last 2 years straight. Okay. Dare I even say 3, but I'll definitely say for sure 2021 and 2022 has been the emergence of Doovie as one of the main guys in the scene out here. Okay? So right now, as far as the list of my top 3, he's solidified. He's in there. He's one of the top 3 in no order for me. Okay? My other candidate is Moula First. Moula First has basically made everything that he said come to fruition. From the time in the interviews, maybe about 3 years ago, when he was like, I'm going to keep on dropping videos, and then you're going to see, it's going to go from 10,000 views to the next one 20,000, then the next one 30,000, then 50,000, and then 100,000, and now he's at 1 million. Now he's got liquor. Now he's got jackets. Now he's popping up all over the place. Without an Instagram, he's still doing numbers. He's got albums. Moula First, I can safely say, has solidified himself for me. This is my opinion, okay? For me, as one of the top 3 Toronto rappers out there right now. So we got Doovie and Moula First for me, Friday Ricky Dread. Right? The Event Podcast said, when Moula said, I'll talk later, he really meant it. That's facts. I forgot about that. He did say, I'll talk later. Here we are. Like, low-key, I didn't even realize that Michael did 1 million views. Michael just came out maybe about a month ago. And I'm here complaining like, yo, Toronto, we're barely doing views anymore. Nobody's touching 1 million anymore. Now shut up, Friday. You don't know what you're talking about. The nigga Doovie just hit 1 million off Rich Off Drugs. These are numbers. These are real solid numbers, okay? I'm not here talking about talent, who's more talented than who, okay? That's a whole other discussion, okay? We'll do that list another day. Friday's opinion on who he thinks is the nicest, okay? And that won't necessarily equal out in numbers. What I want to know is who is the top, okay? And when it comes to being the top, you gotta have the numbers, okay? No matter how much people say, your numbers can be faked, there's only so many numbers you can fake. When you start fake, you can't fake into the millions. It gets really expensive if you want to start faking into the millions, and people start to really notice once you start touching over 1 million views and all your numbers are fake. Yeah. It's kind of harder to pull that off when your numbers get higher like that. You know what I'm saying? You can see the disparity in the comments. You can really see the difference in the likes when your numbers start to really touch 7 digits. Okay? So even if these guys do, like I said yesterday, use any Google ads, that's fair and square, as long as the bulk of their music video views come in organically. So with that being said, Doovie, Moula First. Who else? Who y'all got? Who would be a third candidate? That's where I need y'all participation in this. Comment gang strong. And, you know, maybe my two right now are wrong. I'm looking for a suggestion for the third name. Pressa is definitely a good candidate to still be in the top three. However, I feel like he had a good year in 2021. A great year in 2021. 2022 wasn't bad, but it wasn't as great. You know what I'm saying? He changed. He was in between deals over at Sony. He was going through the breakup with Coil Ray. He wasn't putting out, or the music that he was putting out wasn't getting the same traction or numbers. So, though he still does more than a lot of other rappers in the city, can we safely say that he's in the top three of the Toronto underground rappers? Is he doing the same numbers as Doovie and Moula First right now? Okay? I'm just being honest and objective here. I'm not trying to be a hater, nothing like that. Okay? And if not Pressa, then who? Who would be a candidate? I'm not, and listen. Comment gang strong. We're not going to be getting in the comments based on who we like. Who's got the numbers? You know what I'm saying? Road to Success. Big thanks also again for the donation. He says, real ninjas don't say much. Fake ones doing too much. Sane. Who, besides Doovie and Moula, would take the third spot? Who's got the numbers to match this? Okay? I'm not talking about who is your favorite rapper, who's the one who has the best flows, who's the one who use auto-tune the best, who's the one who doesn't use auto-tune. I'm not talking about that. I'm going by the numbers. I should have Rap Cap on this, because Rap Cap be helping with this type of stuff. They know the numbers. The numbers. Ooh. Dr. Bushman, eh? Dr. Bushman could sneaky be one of the top tapas right now. He's making moves. Hold on. Hold the phone. Dr. Bushman. His solid 16s on Keep Six Solid was immaculate. Viral. Let's go to the numbers, guys. Let's go to the numbers. Peel Baby 1 year ago, 237. Not bad. The solid 16s at 419, eh? Holy. Salute to Keep Six Solid. Big numbers, big numbers. Matter of fact, big tune. I love that tune. 199. One thing I will say, you ain't got the milli, obviously, but he ain't doing nothing under 100K, eh? Holy. Tristan Thompson, 62. That's not bad. Ooh, look at this. Charlemagne Gets Jumped, extended version. Let's go to that later. Who else? Who else? Maybe we should go to Toronto rappers, see what they're saying. Get some inspiration. Drake don't count. Nav don't count. Okay? We already know this. Any of the ladies? Goldie London, Paris Richards, Havaya Mighty, Charmaine. What about Killy? Him and SL just linked up not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Is Killy still doing those same numbers? Is he doing the same numbers as Doovie and Moula first? There's somebody else. What about Roadrunner? Roadrunner did hit 1 million not too long ago. Roadrunner might be a good candidate for the top 3. Like I said, like things have changed since 2022. Thanks once again, Road to Success, for the donation. Big salute. Things have changed since 2022. Okay? Last year when I put out a list, I felt like I could safely say that Pressa, Smiley, Doovie, these were like the top guys. But Smiley, with all due respect, he's kind of just like, he's fell back a little bit. Okay? He didn't fall off. He fell back. Pyrex got 1 million views on Gang Code, eh? A lie. Pyrex is low-key doing his thing, eh? Big salute to Pyrex. Salute to the whole Rex. Garfield says, my top 3 are Dr. Bushman, Fleedon, or that may be Fleedo, and Roadrunner. What about top 5? I know he's incarcerated. However, the last music video that he dropped, was it Movie? Let's see here. Top 5. Movie, ow, shot him. Movie, bow, shot him. Ow. Why is this a Doctor Top 5? 3 months ago, 401. 401, I thought he had a gun. Run. 2 million views. 401, thought I had a gun. Another one, and then another one. That's only 3 months ago. Is top 5 in the top 3 still from jail? Huh? I'm saying that's not bad for, a man who's not here to promote it himself. Right? Don't get me wrong. Pressa is on the tune. That does help. Is that the yo, the closed captions are crazy. The closed captions are a case. Holy. But yeah. What about Casper, the neighborhood ghost? Let's see his numbers. He might be the one. Casper, the neighborhood ghost. Turn you into a ghost. Okay, I won a Glock 2 weeks ago, 71 thou wow. Me and me about a month ago, 100,000. Not so bad. Wow, Casper Know Me from 7 years ago has 7.5 million on it. Holy. 3 months ago, track that he did with RK, PWM, that has 200 thou wow on it. Yo, Jesus Christ. I didn't know that these ones here that from back in the days all touched over like 1 million, but not just 1 million, multiple millions. Right? This one with RK and K Money and Sizzle up. This is an old video, but 4.1 million. I don't remember it having millions on it before. That's crazy. Burberry Closet, 2 million. Freeze, 6.2. Jesus Christ. Queen Street, 2.1. These are all older ones, though. Okay, don't get it twisted. Yo, top 5 doesn't have one video under 1 million views, eh? That's crazy. Casper might be the guy as far as the top 3. Did you miss me? 80,000. That's all right. But a lot of his million plus viewers, like the ones that have 1 million plus views, are like older ones. I might have to just leave this for the comment gang to decide later on, because it's going to be hard for me personally to put a third person in my list. I'm going to have to. I've been giving it some thought, but I might have to like pontificate. You know what I'm saying? Really, really put some deep thought into who the top 3 would be. I'm always saying that you guys are smarter than us. Y'all know more about the game than us. We teach each other in this game. Y'all might have to help me decide this one in the comments later on, because like I said, things have changed. The list has been recalibrated. Okay? So I'll say again. We got Moula first and Doovie for me with the highest numbers. I'm looking for the third person who has the highest numbers. Not most talented, not your favorite rapper. The highest numbers. Let me know in the comments below who you think that is. Even if y'all want to go even further and put 5 names as the top 5 rappers in Toronto right now, as far as the numbers. Okay? We'll talk about who we think is who makes the best music later. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely have a full who's the top 15 list later on in the year, or maybe a couple months from now. But for now, I just want to see how the card deck has been reshuffled as far as the top 3 rappers. Scene. I think we got it. Got an hour here. Like I've been emphasizing over and over again, we're not going to be doing super long lives as I'm doing my solo ones on a daily basis, but I'll be here every day giving some updates, hitting a couple of news stories, and, talking to the people then. All right. So for now, I'll be back tomorrow. Another quick live before we get to the weekend. And look out for the full episode of the We Love Hip Hop podcast dropping tonight on video. Scene.